What's with you? I think we are. I think we are live here. Hello and welcome back. I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. It's about almost 5 p.m. Okay, I know we're having a late start here. We are late start here this morning. Did I say this morning? Actually, this evening. Goodness. This is what happens when you're having too much fun here. And also, we are doing the simulcast with our Discord members. So we have a lot of people is on our Discord at the moment. Anyway, if you're joining us for the first time, make sure join the live chat as well. Okay, join the live chat, and then just if you have any questions or comment, I got my monitor set up so I can see all your questions, your comments as well. So let's get going. Okay, let's get going here. So today's topic, all right. So this grinder is almost perfect, but except for this. Okay, so I'm talking about DF64V. Okay. This grinder right here, DF64V. I'm going to bring you guys a little close up. Okay, here we go. DF64V is kind of like latest, the model coming out from the Turin. Okay, and they are so this company makes DF, okay, DF64 for over the years. So DF and DF64, DF83, DF64P, DF64L, and DF64V stands for variable speed, so you can actually change your RPM on the side. Okay. Great thing about this grinder is since this is a 64 millimeter, you can always upgrade your birds. All right, you can always upgrade your birds, so they're fantastic. Okay, so you can go with cast birds, MP birds if you wanted to. You can go with the Meissen birds if you want to. High uniformity, so therefore you have a lot of option for these birds. Okay. As you can see, you'll wonder why I have a P64 here. So this is optional P64. This grinder pretty much set the standard. Okay, personally for 64 millimeter for single dose. Fantastic. Can you guys see the little resemblance? P64 and DF64V. Very similar looking, right? Okay. I bet you DF he's got inspired. Okay, inspired by P64. I mean that's what I'm guessing, right? I think I'm guessing there, but I'm gonna show you the one thing I don't like about this grinder. Okay, it's only one thing, guys. It's only one thing. Let me show you what that is. Okay, I think seeing is definitely better. And the people are asking me how much for this grinder for DF64V. I have the link down below as well. If you go to Joe's website right now, Espresso outlet, he's selling for $599, so $600. Okay, $600. And compared to P64 right next to it, this is close to $2,000. Last time I checked, their optional website, you're looking at about $1,600. If you're going to add the shipping, you are looking at $17. Okay, so pretty much $1,000 more than DF64V. All right, so I mean that is a huge price difference. You know, meantime, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, I recently upgraded the birds to Meissen birds recently, so very easy to replace. Not the replace the birds as well. Comes to alignments, if you guys are curious, I did a market test. You know, it's wiped it clean, so its alignments are pretty good. Okay, and this afternoon I'm gonna give you guys a live demo on. Let's do filter coffee. Okay, I don't want to do espresso this late, but you know, let's make some filter coffee. So I'm gonna show you the range of this grinder as well. Good range. So let's do that. I'm just going to change my grind size first. Okay, let me flip the camera. Here we go, folks. So right now, this grinder is set for espresso. Okay, I'm just going to spin it around, okay? So here's my trip point right here. So here's my 0 point. The USB here, obviously since I upgraded to new birds, it changed a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna not full cycle. I'm just gonna go slightly below the trip points there. Okay. I'm gonna be using my V60. Hey, you know what? I'm close to trip point. Let's do that. You know, I think I'm gonna use. Let's do this. I mean, I like this cup. Okay, this dosing cup here. Seems easier. I measured out about 16 gram here, 15.5 gram. So watch this. I'm not gonna do RDT. RDT means it's called Ross droplet technique. Okay, lower the static, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go straight. Okay, watch this. Comes the filter coffee. Comes the filter coffee does pretty good job. Okay. Actually, you know what? Comes to static wise, if you are doing the filter, you don't have a whole lot of static there. Okay. But if you are doing the espresso, that's a different story. You know what? Let's do the espresso. Okay. So you guys are going to see it properly. So filter static is not a big deal. Okay. But with the espresso is different story here. I'm just gonna set it up right now. I'm just gonna change my grind size. Okay, here we go. This grinder is extremely quiet, as you can see. You can hear as well. I'm just gonna add some coffee beans in it. Okay. Just gonna tap few times. The problem with V64V, you see all the static. Okay. The static is RDT is a must. Okay, I have to say. Okay. I mean with DF64V, if you don't do RDT, you're gonna see all this, right? That's the reason why they have, nicely, they made it with a magnetic, so you can actually clean it well. Okay, if you wanted to, just take it out. Again, if you are doing the espresso. But with the P64, obviously, there comes out the chutes here. You have no options to take it out. I mean, so P64 also, you're gonna do the RDT as well. But again, I feel like this grinder is, like I said, almost perfect, okay? I really enjoy the form factor, how small that is, RPM controller. Overall, they're fantastic. And obviously, if you are buying for, most likely you are buying for espresso anyway. Compared to DF64 Gen 2, I mean, they did a pretty good job. Okay, Gen 2 is only about what, $400? And then, hold on, let me get let's brew some coffee, by the way. That's only about $400, $200 cheaper. I got 15.4 gram going in. All right. Let's brew some afternoon coffee, folks. Okay, I'm gonna start with about 50 gram first. Let's make that 51. Let's wait about maybe like 35 seconds. Again, if you are joining us for the first time, welcome to live streaming. Okay, look like Savannah joining us. He said, never catch my life. I'm glad you are here. Okay. But I'm at the party showing my friends your coffee channel. I'm gonna shout out to Savannah. I don't know where you are, but I'm glad you are here at the moment. Okay. And then we have Cosmin is joining us as well this afternoon. I'm just gonna go all the way up to about 125 grams. Let's go 130. I'm gonna give it a little shake. I'm gonna hit about 1 minute and 10 seconds. I'm just gonna add some more water. Clean up the side. Go slow pour in the middle. Go all the way up to 230 grams, 31 grams. This scale just let you know when you're done. Watch this. Turn to white. I'm just gonna quick stir. That's it. Total brew time should be around 2 minutes and like 10 seconds or so. Just over 2 minutes. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, so let's talk about this coffee, guys. Let's talk about this coffee. This coffee is come from DAC, okay? From DAC. This is highly processed. All right. So this called grenadine. Okay, grenadine coffee. And check out the tasting notes. Strawberry, cherry. What else? We have pomegranate, okay, and raspberry. Man, this sounds wonderful, isn't it? Sounds great. Can't beat it. Okay, coffee's done. I'm using the V60, guys. Okay, I'm using the V60. If you ask me what's the best brewer for the price, there's no better than V60. Okay, there's no better than V60. It's cost you what, $10 at the most on Amazon. They're great. Man, it smells great though. Wow. Just gonna give it a little quick. And then I have the DF64V with, so this one has the Meisenbergs, okay? It has Meisenbergs in it from Optional. So, I mean, I've been playing with the different birds on my DF64V, so kind of swapping the different birds out, just make sure everything works. Okay, cheers, guys. Good evening. I know evening here is about 5 p.m. I don't know. Depends on where you are. I know some of you are early in the morning as well, so good morning, too. Man, this is great. Okay, this is great coffee. Floor as well. Yeah, very pleasant. Even really good with iced coffee for sure. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good. Okay, there's about a few people watching this evening right now. We have Ida is joining us from Honolulu, Hawaii. It's about 2 p.m. Okay, 2 p.m. there. So by the way, I know Ahmed is talking about the DF64 Gen 2. Okay, and the HU burst for filter. You know what? HU burst, not that bad either for the filter too. Okay, I tried it. Obviously, Espresso is fantastic. Okay, but with the filter, they're pretty decent as well. And then again, if you're looking for kind of like beginners, kind of entry level, you don't want to spend too much money, I do recommend the DF64 Gen 2, okay? Not the DF64 version 5 coming out, but I'm talking about Gen 2. Gen 2 has a plasma generator built in, which means that's anti-static. I do have a link down below, so make sure to check it out. Okay, there are, for $400, for the price, no static. I mean, that's what I use at home daily. Okay, I mean daily. So there are, you don't have to deal with the static much. The F64V does. Okay, unless if you are doing the filter. As we saw, we grind some filter coffee, not a whole lot of static there. Obviously, it's not that fine enough. So yeah, but once you go filter, it's fine. But if you go to espresso, yeah, you definitely need RDT. Okay, you have to put some water in your coffee beans before you grind it. Just make sure shake it well. This is really good coffee, by the way. Just gonna add some little bit more. You don't want to drink too much, right? Because of caffeine factor. So I wonder John is on East Coast. It's 8 p.m. there as well. We have friends from Michigan. BPE. Chico's also 7 p.m. in Wisconsin. Is there anybody from international? All right, we got 41 people watching right now. Anyone from, I know Ahmed is not from here. Ahmed is from elsewhere in the world. Okay. We have R. Wally, okay, from good afternoon somewhere. So yeah, Philippe from Burzum, 2 a.m. Man, what are you doing, buddy? 2 a.m. Goodness. I mean, you should be in bed by now. Okay, Dave. Shout out to Dave. Gen 2 order. I think you're gonna like it, David. Okay, I think Gen 2 is pretty cool. All right. You have a Kiki from Indonesia. Okay. Man, Raymond from Philippines. Watching it from Philippines right now, 8 a.m. Okay, that's pretty early. Okay, I hope you get ready for work. We're doing something. Okay, let's see here. Let's see who else. Anybody from elsewhere? How about anybody from like Russia or India? Okay. Even China, right? Anybody from China? So once in a while, I got a friends from my Korea as well. Okay, my friends from Korea joining us once in a while. But Raymond said Philippine. Okay, 8 a.m. He's working. Okay, let's see. What is your opinion on Lillet? I'm going to buy espresso machine. Any tips when you're buying new machine? Okay, remember, Bravo bought out Lillet Bianca. Okay, so. My Bravo's Bravo Bistro Express after 11 years of service. Fantastic. I mean, if you're buying a Lillet, which means you have to buy separate grinder, okay, which means all depend on what kind of grinder you're going to get. So it's not the machine anymore at that price range. So you're going to spend about what? Depend on which Lillet you're going to go with, version 3 or version 2. You can get a pretty good deal on version 2. I have a version 2 here. Okay. Obviously, version 3 is a little nicer. Have a few more options with different color. You can go with a matte white or matte black. So, if you like black, I mean, I really like the matte black color. They're pretty sharp. So, yeah. Okay, hold on a second. Felipe say, replacing Specialita for DF64 Gen 2. You know, that's not a bad idea either. Okay. You don't have to worry about static. Cheaper, right? Specialita, just sell it. Get some money back there. And then use that money to, get yourself Gen 2. Gen 2 has a lot more options because of 64 millimeter. Okay, so you have a lot more options. All right, so I would say, okay, I'm thinking about niche or DF64 Gen 2. Obviously, DF64 Gen 2 is cheaper. Okay, 64 millimeter, right? I think I go with the DF64 or Gen 2 guy. Okay, that's my opinion because you have an option since you are planning on getting Lillet. Okay, because you're serious about your coffee, I assume. All right, you're gonna go with the light roast. Comes to light roast. If you're looking for light roast with like flower brightness. You're not gonna get that from conical birds, not as much. Okay, you want some kind of flat bird, right, with different bird size. So yeah, I think I go with the flat. All right, if you want to care about espresso, medium to dark roast, chocolate notes, nutty notes. All right, just go with niche is fine too. Okay, it depends on what you like. Yeah, this is pretty good. Chico asks, did you just say Bravo bought? Yeah, Lillet. They bought it about a couple of years ago. They bought it pretty quietly, all right? But they bought it pretty quietly, so. And also Bravo also bought what they bought. They bought something, some other grinder company, right? I'm not quite sure. Let me know. I think someone knows. They bought another grinder company too. Yeah. Let's see. Joe say $130 million Bravo spent to buy Lillet. 130 mil. Okay, I must say, who did suggest today's title? What do you think? What do you think, Ahmed? Let me know in the comment section as well. All right, what else? I would say light to medium, okay. All the way, yeah, light to medium. I guess I'll prefer the flat burr there, 64 millimeter. All right. So you can come up with a different burrs, okay? Because $400 is pretty good price for entry level grinder. So I mean, those burrs are not cheap, okay? Those SSPs burrs are around $200 range. So you gotta spend some money, all right? But not having that anti-static, that definitely helps. I really enjoy not using it. I mean, my family uses daily, okay? Because I can, I usually make coffee for my family in the morning because I gotta do the RDT on it. Little involved with Gen 2 DF64. They just make their own coffee in the morning. Ida say, any recommendation on good decaf espresso beans? How good is Brothers Mocha Java decaf? Man, that's a tricky one. Okay, I mean, Good Brothers coffee are pretty good. Okay, I do have a coupon code, all right, from Brent there, the 15% off. So I mean, definitely worth trying it. Okay, because here's the thing: I like it. That doesn't mean you don't like it. All right, because everybody has a different taste. I'm not a big fan of decaf. All right, because it seems like they have funny aftertaste, but for the one from Good Brothers Coffee, it doesn't have that aftertaste like any coffees any other coffees out there. So I do enjoy that. And also, let's see here, the decaf from Hydrangea Coffee. They are highly so this one copy from David Bermudez. Okay, so the farm called Espresso. Okay, Espresso. They do wonderful decaf as well. And so that one is also pretty good. But if you're into fruity coffee, that's fantastic decaf. But if you are into classic Italian style decaf, I think I kind of lean toward to Good Brothers Coffee there. It's depend on what you like. Okay, depend on what you like. All right, folks, I think we are pretty good for this afternoon here, this evening. Okay. Cosman say, I can confirm that let's see, Good Brothers Coffee is better than Costco. Yes, I definitely confirm that as well. But if you're looking for cheap coffee beans, you cannot beat Costco's, guys. All right, you spend what, $20 to get 2 pounds? Yeah, can't beat it. All right, can't beat it. Espresso decaf is, yeah, I mean, they're great. Okay, I've been really enjoying it. But again, they're very fruity. Okay, it's very light. I mean, if you're into classic Italian style coffee, it's not it. Okay, it's not it. Eduardo, have you tried the 78 millimeter shark teeth grinder? I think it's not I think it's a Ghost Spurs, right? It's called Ghost Spurs. I have not tried it yet, but I do try the Ghost Spurs. They're pretty good, I have to say. Okay, they're not bad. Okay, they got a lot better birds out there, but yeah, but it's not that bad. All right. I think DF. I think the timer, the sculptor, 078, very similar to Ghost Spurs. You could say shark teeth as well. Okay. Look like Scartown Media is also joining us. It's been a while, Scartown Media. I'm gonna congrats to him. He recently had a couple of kids. Good for him. Okay. He is father now. Okay. Excellent. What else? I think we are good for this afternoon. Last time I checked, I think we have a couple t-shirts left. Okay. The Hoon's Coffee t-shirts. Make sure to check it out. Make sure to check out the t-shirt at the Good Brothers Coffee there. And then I think, what else? Joe say enjoying the flash temper. You mean forced temper? Is there flash temper? I don't know what that is, Joe. Are you talking about the forced temper or flash temper? Forced temper, I understand. You mean bomber? Okay, good. Okay. You mean 3 bombers? They're not bad for the price, isn't it, Joe? Yeah, that's not bad for the price there. All right, folks. I hope you guys having a wonderful Saturday. Did I say Saturday? Man, you know what? Lately, times go by so fast. I don't know about you guys, but it's already October. Let me know on the live chat how many of you are actually getting ready for holiday season. Start shopping for your loved ones. You let me know who that is. Okay, let me know who that is. I'm very curious. It's already October. All right, I know money is tight this year, guys. Okay, I mean gas price is going up. It's gonna be interesting end of year. So, who's getting ready for holiday season? Let's see here. How many people? Okay. Cosman say I don't shop. I make stuff. Oh man, good for you, buddy. You gotta make something and you should sell it. Okay, that's what you gotta do. All right, you have a machine shop and ooze working. Yeah. Okay, Dave is gonna wait till last minute. Okay, wait till last minute. You know what? I think sometime next week I'm gonna start doing some holiday gifts ideas, guys. We're gonna talk about it next couple of months, next to October, November, December. So let's talk about the holiday gifts idea for next 3 months. So you don't wanna wait till last minute. Ahmed is getting ready to buy GP6. Okay, hold on a second. And the Cosman say I make the long Italian pasta rolling pins. Man, you know what? I wish I can eat pasta. I don't know about you. You may not know, but I'm on the low carb diet, so pasta, rice is out of my life for a while. Okay, hold on. We have Alex say, have you seen the Levarvo coffee advent calendar? Looks super tasty. Levarvo. I don't know what that is. I mean, they got a lot of advent calendars, right? We have Onyx does it. Another coffee roaster does it in Europe. So now we have a Levarvo. Okay, advent calendar. Eduardo say, hold on a second. I live in Brazil, so holidays are hot. Okay, they're opposite to U.S. So yeah, we are getting ready for. It's October right now, but felt like it's the 70s, 75 early this morning, almost 90 today. So it's pretty hot we are living in desert, so it's pretty hot here. Pretty hot in Tucson. Okay, folks, I need to get going here. It's about 5:20. Okay, 5:20. And let's see here. I think we are good. Okay, so I'll be back tomorrow morning. I think I'll be back around, I'm not sure what time, okay, but usually in the morning, okay, around like 8:39 a.m., okay, 8:39. Hold on a second here. Ida said, have you tried the sugar-free syrup from, no, you know what? I don't do any sugar-free, okay, I don't do any types of sugar-free. I'm just not eat sugar, so yeah, I'm not a big fan of sugar-free syrup. Anyway, I have about 3 bottles here right now. They're it's pretty nasty. Okay, I don't know about you, but yeah, something about sugar-free has a very funny aftertaste. Okay, I'm not a big fan of it. All right, I'm not a big fan of it. Okay, I hope you guys having a wonderful evening or morning, and I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow.